Alright guys, so today I want to show you guys what do I do when it comes to polishing my silver, as far as stamping them and getting them to the mirror finish and doing all that. So I'm turning this into this right here. Alright, now if you guys want to know what process I actually did to get them this way, like as far as to melt them and pour them myself, you guys should watch this video right here. I actually went through step-by-step details on my pouring silver process, on how to make silver bars and pours and rounds. Alright, so as you guys can see here, I'm going to show you guys the finished product first, of course. So out of the three that I actually showed you guys, this is how it's going to end up right here. And we also have this beautiful round number 24 right here, and this little pumpkin face round that I made, round 25. All right, and also in addition to what I did make, I did create the very first urban star, Now, all these are going to be on the website. All right, all these are going to be on the website. If you guys want to purchase it, you guys just go down in the description below, and I actually have the website there. But I'm going to show you guys my step-by-step process on what I actually do to these right here, and we're starting now. Thank you guys so much for watching another video from Urban Lifestyle. My name is Eli. If you guys want to know more about precious metals, investing, and personal finance, start now by hitting that subscribe button and hitting that notification icon so you guys get future notifications of my future videos. So no more wasting time, let's get right into this. Alright, so first let's get into some tools that you would need. First thing you'll need is some metal stamps so you can stamp it. Of course, you're going to need a hammer. We're going to need some other solution to polish the silver. We're going to need some silver wipes so you can actually shine it some more. We're going to need some sandpaper, and we're going to need liver of sulfur. And for some extra shine, what you may need is a rock tumbler. But we're going to get more into that when we get to that step. But also, you're going to need some stainless steel shot, just like how you see right here. Real nice. Now, the next item you don't really need because it's expensive and all, but a 20-ton press is real good to actually get a good detail stamp in. So here are some of the silver we're going to use on this. We have a bar, we have 2 rounds right here. And the first thing I want to show you guys is how I do my mirror finish. So let's get right into that. Now, one of the first things I like to do to get that mirror finish is use different kinds of sandpaper. Here's all the sandpaper grits that I like to use. And once I finish, I just make sure I sand it off real nice. And that's how you get that mirror finish right there. If you look at it, you have it right there, and you can kind of see it, but that's after you finish sanding it. Then what you would want to do is actually get the mother solution out, put it in there. It's pretty much polishing, and then you take it and you put it into a rag, and then you pretty much wipe it all off. Now the rag is going to leave it a little bit dirty because it's taking out all the extra filth out of it. And then once you do that, once you finish polishing that off, what you're going to do is you take another clean cloth, and then you finish and you put some elbow grease to it, and then you make sure you wipe it all down. And when you really look at it, it looks real awesome and amazing. You can actually see the reflection. You can actually see me on there, and that's how you get the mirror finish. Now, honestly, with this coin right here, I wanted to give it the mirror finish, but I'm not gonna keep it as a mirror finish because I like to put some design to it. So I'm gonna hammer it down and give it some dents and put some real dents into it, all right? And once I do that, and then look how it turns out. Now let's talk about polishing after you're pouring. Now, if you don't want that mirror finish, but you still want to clean it up, what you want to do is get your rock tumbler out, and you make sure you have some stainless steel shots in there, all right? And you make sure the water that you have in there is just below there, just below stainless steel shot. And of course, you add a little bit of soap to it. That's the way I like to do it. You add a little bit of soap to it, and you make sure it's good. Make sure you have enough stainless steel shot. You don't want to put as much silver in there where it's all bumping into each other and causing more dents to the silver, all right? Now, once you put it all in there, then you put it into the rock tumbler machine, and it just tumbles it for you, and it polishes all up. That's what the stainless steel shots do. It goes into the deep, narrow dive of the silver itself and cleans out all those spots that you can't reach. Now, after you do that, you want to wait about an hour, leave it on there for an hour or two, and then now you take it all out, and then you take out the silver in there, and of course you wash it all off, make sure it's all dry, and this is what you have here. So this is how it looks afterwards, all right? You done cleaned it all up, you took off all the dirt off it, and this is how it looks. And now you're ready to stamp the silver. All right, when it comes to stamping your silver, I use the 20-ton press. Now, it's a bit expensive, but you guys don't have to do that. The only reason I do that is because the stamp that I'm actually using, it's a bit bigger, but if it's small, you can just hammer it, it'll work just as well. But for me, I actually got my stamp from a company called Stamp stamp yours on Instagram. I'll link their Instagram down in the description below. They have awesome work. So I take that, and then once I make sure I fix it right to the right point, I make sure I align it to where my stamp is actually centered to the actual piece, or the silver piece, of course. And then all I do after that is just use the hydraulic press and make sure I press the silver down, and I do it with all three of them. So this is how it looks when it's all done and stamped. Amazing, beautiful. I mean, I like it. Now, the next step that I like to use is the antiquing of the silver itself. What I do is I take a jar full of water, and of course I use the liver of sulfur right here, and I just put a little bit of drops in there, right? Not too much, just put a little bit of drops in there. And after I'm done with that, I take the jar, close it up, put the silver, well, I put it in the microwave first, and then I put the silver in there for, like I said, maybe 10 seconds, the max. The longer you put it in there, the blacker it'll become, all right? And then I take it out, and this is how the silver looks afterwards, okay? And then now what I do is I take the silver wipes, the silver polishing wipes, and I wipe it off, all right? Now what this do is it wipes off all the smooth surface, the smooth surface of the silver, and it leaves the dents, like where you can't get to with the wipes, it leaves that all toned up. So it shows a good difference from the silver portion and the stamp itself. It makes the stamp pops out a little bit more. Even the numbers of the stamps, if you put numbers on there, it makes that pops out a little bit more. And you guys can actually see the difference between this, where it's done and polished, and this one where I haven't polished it up yet, but I'm polishing it up now. And there's also a different technique that I like to use if I don't want the whole entire silver to be drenched in the liver of sulfur water. What I'll do is I'll take little droplets and I'll just put it on the stamp itself, and I'll still get the same effect. Of course, this way is faster. All right, so I do it that way, and this is how the finished products look. Now, my last step is the finishing process. This is where I like to take and weigh the silver and stamp it all down. Now, the reason I do this last is because if I'm putting it into the rock tumbler, if I'm sanding it down and I lose any weight on the silver, I don't want to say, hey, this is 2 ounce when it's really 1.8 ounce. So I want to make sure I have the right details on there. So I just stamp it. I stamp the number of the silver bar or round itself. I stamp the ounce, the weight. I stamp the 3 9s fine. And also, I like to stamp the year that I actually made it. So hopefully that made some sense, and you guys got to have a little bit of understanding on what I actually do to actually polish all my silver. But I just want to show you guys the finished product again, like I know I already did it before, but I want to show you guys and show you the spec that it comes in. Now this one, to be honest with you, I didn't stamp this one yet, but it's on the website and I'm pretty sure it's stamped and numbered. All right, but if we go to this one right here, number 24, round number 24, we see it comes in 2.3 troy ounces right here. Let's see. Now round 25, it actually comes in 1.8 troy ounces, okay? Now let's start with star one. Star one has that mirror finish right there. You can actually see me in the background talking to you guys. And you guys can see the difference between star one, Urban Star 1 and Urban Star 2. Like this one, you guys can see doesn't have that mirror finish, but it's all gonna be on the website. But star one comes in 2.1 troy ounces right there. And star 2 comes in 2.5 troy ounces, okay? And star 3 comes in 2.2 troy ounces. All right, all this is going to be on the website. If you guys want to help support the channel, you guys can go straight there and actually see for yourself how much the pricing is and all that extra stuff. Now, round number 26 comes in 2 ounces, all right? So that's pretty much it, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching another video from Urban Lifestyle. Comment down below if you guys have any questions or anything I didn't go over. Comment it down below. Make sure you guys hit that thumbs up. It really helps out with the algorithm. Have a beautiful day, and don't forget to always work and grind.